Is eating at Chick-fil-A soon to be a hate crime according to newly drafted legislation from the Democrats? Of course not, that story is not true. It originated on a Christian-themed satire website that was mocking the recent social media storm that erupted after the CEO of Twitter was criticized for eating a sandwich from there during Pride Month. Quote, Twitter's CEO slammed for Chick-fil-A tweet during Pride Month. Twitter's CEO Jack Dorsey started a social media firestorm and then apologized after he tweeted that he ordered food from Chick-fil-A. Critics jumped on Dorsey for supporting Chick-fil-A during the month of June, which is Pride Month for the LGBTQ lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning community. End quote. The satirical story originated from an article published by the Babylon Bee on June 12, 2018 titled House Democrats Draft Legislation That Would Make It a Hate Crime to Eat at Chick-fil-A, which opened. Quote, Washington, D.C., under intense pressure from their left-leaning constituents to do something about the dangerous, Christian-founded restaurant chain, Democrats in the House of Representatives unveiled legislation Tuesday that would make it a hate crime to eat at Chick-fil-A. The CFAHATE Act of 2018 would make it a hate crime punishable by federal law to dine at the restaurant or use its drive-thru, with extra punishments for people who post that they're eating at the restaurant on their social media accounts. The legislation would also impose heftier penalties for anyone who patronizes the extremist hate group's chicken sandwich establishments during Pride Month. End quote. Users on social media only saw this title, description and thumbnail. Quote, House Democrats draft legislation that would make it a hate crime to eat at Chick-fil-A. Washington, D.C., under intense pressure from their left-leaning constituents to do something about the dangerous, Christian-founded restaurant chain, Democrats in the House of Representatives unveiled legislation Tuesday that would make it a hate crime to eat at Chick-fil-A. The CFAHATE Act of 2018 would make it a hate crime punishable by federal law to dine at. End quote. But the Babylon Bee comes with following disclaimer on every page. Quote, the Babylon Bee is your trusted source for Christian news satire. End quote. Some of their greatest past hits include Joel Osteen sails luxury yacht through flooded Houston to pass out copies of Your Best Life Now. Stephen Furtick signs 6-year, $110 million contract with Lakewood Church. Another actress accuses Kirk Cameron of treating her with respect. ISIS lays down arms after Katy Perry's impassioned plea to, like, just coexist. With a track record like that, it is clear that you shouldn't take anything posted on the site seriously, and you definitely shouldn't confuse it with real news. We wrote about babylonbee.com before. Here are our most recent articles that mention the site. Fake news, Obama's did not promise to donate all proceeds from multimillion-dollar book, Netflix deals to combat wealth inequality. Fake news, YouTube did not flag all Mr. Rogers videos as hate speech. Fake news, Taco Bell will not only serve customers of Mexican descent to fight cultural appropriation. Fake news, Planned Parenthood did not defend Bill Cosby, did not say, sexual assault is only 3% of what he does. Fake news, Prime Minister did not issue reminder to UK parents that the state owns their children.